Hey, you there?
So I just got off the phone with my guy,
Yeah.
and he said, Rick, man, I drove by that property, man. He said, man, that house has been totally renovated.
Well, that makes it a super steal if title actually clears up and she's the authorized seller.
But here's what yeah, well that's what he said. And he said here's
Yeah.
where the plot thickens. He said not only is it renovated, he said somebody's living on one side. He said
Mm,
so,
hmm.
he said so we don't want it to be a situation to where she thinks she owns the whole thing and she only owns one side. I said, well, that's not even possible because it's a duplex. There's only one address,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. You can
And
own
I
half of it through an LLC, but you don't own half a duplex like on
yeah,
on public record.
exactly, exactly.
Yeah. So title search is where it's at.
So, but he said something that was interesting to me. He said,
Or maybe I
before
should
we
call
even
her
go,
first. Yeah. Go
yeah,
ahead.
exactly, yeah, that's exactly what I was about to say. He said, man, does she even know?
For
Does she,
sure. Yeah.
is she sure?
So
Because
how did you end up getting a hold of her in particular then?
man, this league came in so long ago, I don't even remember, man.
Yeah.
I know I pulled the list in Oklahoma a while ago,
Yeah.
or maybe I pulled the list in Texas and it gave me like a zip code in Oklahoma. You know how that goes. And we contacted her, but I remember she had a liaison that she was working with, like an in between.
Hmm.
So, yeah, it was just kind of one of those things that my people reached out to her.
Well, I mean, I hope it hasn't been robbed out from. Well, I don't know. Obviously, I hope it hasn't been robbed out from under her for her own sake, but or that it's at least traceable through paperwork and she can reclaim it, and title company or whoever paid insurance for that will have to pay out.
Yeah, so my question for her would be, hey, this is 1818 and 1820, correct? Airbnb company that bought this because apparently they've bought it and renovated it and put tenants in there.
Well, how much information do I want to give her on that stuff ahead of time?
Um,
I feel like I need to just dig with her and say, hey, record shows it was sold in October.
exactly.
Can you verify that you have title to the property?
Right.
Well, and I guess that's our internal preliminary title search without even having to go to a title company. We just did some more digging and found more details lately.
Right, exactly. Exactly. I mean, because what's disturbing to me is that you know, the property management company, why is the property management company title if that's not her company?
Yeah, yeah. And what she told me
Right?
before was it. That's what you call it. That's the property management company.
Right. So she does, I mean, so is she like an owner of the property management company? Like, is she authorized and signed for this property?
Yeah, that's I don't know.
Yeah, because if that's the case, then this contract isn't even valid.
Yeah, I wonder if she has a quitclaim deed that hasn't been recorded or something like that.
Well, I'm hoping that's the case.
Well, I don't know if that.
But like,
I don't know if that works, right? Because if she has a quitclaim deed that wasn't recorded and then somebody else later on did a legal transaction and there was no way to tell that she had a quitclaim deed into her name, then hers is superseded by the valid one, I think. Right? I heard of a
oh,
story. Yeah. I heard of a story where somebody did something like that. It was a gift or an inheritance or something like that, quitclaim to them. They never recorded it. And then the person, like it was a grandfather who later on then sold the property legally. And then this person lost out because they had an unrecorded quitclaim. And then it was later on legally sold by the authorized owner.
oh wow.
Yeah. So we really don't know what we're dealing with yet at this at this point, I think.
Yeah. Oh man. So if that's the case, then yeah. I mean, yeah. Well, we talking about bringing value to a whole different level now.
Yeah.
Um, because if that's the case, then she needs to be aware of this.
Yep.
you know. But if it's a situation to where it's just one side, we can still possibly do a deal. But obviously, 65,000 isn't gonna work. But
Why not? If it's renovated and we can get title to it, then we're still good. Right?
um, well, it depends on if that side is renovated because he wasn't 100% sure if that side was renovated.
Even still, if
But
half of it's renovated, that's in great shape for that price.
yeah, well, it's still close to retail because now we're talking about one side. Now we're talking about, um, half the square footage, two bedrooms, one bath, as opposed to a
No, no, no.
duplex.
I'm not talking about that. I'm saying one person or company owns the entire thing. If
Yeah,
it
well, that's
is,
what I'm saying. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah. That's what I'm saying. Absolutely. I'm just saying under the assumption that it's one half of the duplex. That's what I'm saying.
yeah. I don't think
But
that's
I,
the
I
thing.
don't, I don't even see how that's possible. How do you own half of a duplex?
Yeah,
But yeah, 65 grand. Yeah, it's a home run. Yeah,
yeah.
it's a home run.
Sure would
That's
be.
what my guy was saying. It's a super duper home run. He said this is one of those once in a year type of deals, especially if it's renovated. But maybe it's a situation to which she don't know, or maybe she does know. Maybe she's
Well,
out
I
of the
mean,
loop.
this makes out to be a heck of a story, whether we win or lose here. It's quite an interesting thing to follow.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely. I'm sure somebody will get value out of this once we get to the bottom of it.
Yep.
So,
Well,
okay.
I'm trying to document this one from start to finish, so we'll see how it goes.
Okay, great. So you're gonna reach out to her, have the
Yeah.
conversation?
Yep.
All right, keep me in the loop, man, because inquiring minds, this is burning me up now.
Okay. Will do.
All right, man. Thank you.
Yep. See ya. Boy, oh boy, what have we here? This is crazy talk. Don't know what to say. Just got to call the seller. All right, so our next call is with the seller. See ya.